Hi Year 1, I hope you are all okay. Welcome to Monday's English lesson. Now you were all superstars last week with your writing. I hope you enjoyed all the lessons. I really enjoyed seeing all your fantastic work and I can't wait to see all your super writing and super English skills this week. Now this week we're going to start a new topic for our writing and our topic is all going to be based around a book. So I'm going to read you the book now and I know that you will all know this story very, very well. So our story is Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time in a little village, there lives the most helpful and kind girl. Her mother was very fond of her and her grandma loved her even more. She had a red cape made for her. It suited her so well that everybody called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother made some cakes. She said to her, "Your grandma is poorly, please take her some cakes." Little Red Riding Hood set off to go to her grandma who lived in another village. As she was going through the woods, she met a wolf. This was a very cheeky wolf. He wanted to eat Little Red Riding Hood all up. He didn't because some woodcutters were working nearby in the forest. The wolf asked Little Red where she was going. The little girl did not know that it was dangerous to talk to a wolf. She said to him, "I am going to see my grandma to take her some cakes." The wolf tried to beat Little Red to her grandma's house. He ran as fast as he could. The little girl went a long way collecting nuts and flowers and running after butterflies. It was not long before the wolf arrived at the old woman's house. He knocked at the door. Tap, tap, tap. "Who's there?" "Little Red Riding Hood. I've brought you some cakes." "Come in." The wolf shut the door and got into Grandma's bed, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood. "Who's there?" said the wolf in a gruff voice. "It's Little Red Riding Hood. I've brought you some cakes." The door opened. Little Red entered Grandma's house, but she thought Grandma sounded funny. The wolf hid in the blankets on the bed. "Put the cakes on the stool and come closer where I can see you." Little Red Riding Hood took off her red cape and shoes and sat next to the bed. She was amazed to see how her grandma looked in her nightie. "Grandma, what big arms you have!" "All the better to hug you with, my dear." "Grandma, what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with." "Grandma, what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with, my dear." "Grandma, what big teeth you have!" "All the better to eat you with. Ha, ha, chomp, chomp." Then the wicked wolf fell on Little Red Riding Hood and ate her all up. Luckily, a woodcutter had seen what had happened and ran in to help. He chopped off the wolf's head and pulled Little Red free. Hooray! I can't believe that the wolf ate Little Red Riding Hood all up, but how lucky that a woodcutter was nearby so could save the day. Okay, Year 1, I've got some questions for you now. And what I want you to do is pause the video and talk to somebody who's at home with you about your answers, okay? So my first question is, did you like that story? So pause the video and have a little discussion about whether you liked the story. Okay. My next question is, what happened in the story? Can you tell somebody what happened in the story? Pause the video and have a little chat. Okay, right, my next question is, who were the characters? Can you tell someone who were the different characters in the story, and you might want to describe the characters to somebody. So pause the video and have a little discussion. Okay, and finally, year one, your last question is, what was your favourite part of the story? What was your favourite part of the story? Pause the video and explain what your favourite part was the story, and see if you can say why. Why was it your favourite part? Okay, right, so I'm just going to escape that. I'm going to share these pictures with you. So I've got 6 pictures there, and my 6 pictures show the story of Little Red Riding Hood. And what I want you to do, using the pictures at home, is see if you can retell the story of Little Red Riding Hood using the pictures. That's your English task today. Okay, so retell the story using the pictures of Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, I hope you all enjoy completing the task, and I'll see you tomorrow for another English lesson. Bye, year one.